And welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. My name is Sandra Machemba. I am a certified life coach. I am also a public speaker and I am an NLP practitioner. Thank you for tuning in and welcome to my channel. I am so glad to have you here. I am so excited. Today is the 1st of January 2020 and I decided to finally give in to my fears, pick up my phone and record. So, before I forget, Happy New Year, guys. Sorry about that. So, Happy New Year. Let me wish you guys a Happy New Year. Hope this year is the best year ever yet for each and every one of you. Hope this is the year you get to realize each and every one of your dreams. Hope this is the year that you get to follow your passion. Hope this is the year that you are brave enough to go after each and everything that your heart desires. So, I hope it's going to be an amazing year and I wish you everything of the best. Thank you. So, going back to me. So, today I decided to finally pick up the camera and record. So, for the past year, 2019, I have been wanting to start a YouTube channel, but I have been so afraid. I have thought of each and every excuse that you can think of in the book. My content is not ready. I don't have a camera. I don't have the right equipment. Saying to myself, basically, no one's going to want to listen to what I have to say. Who's going to be watching my channel? Basically, each and every excuse that you can think of in the book, I came up with it. So I basically just self-sabotaged. That's basically what it was. I continuously watched, YouTubers, influencers, and the more I watched, the more I convinced myself that I wasn't ready. So with the new year having started and today being the 1st, I just told myself I need to do it. I have to do it. This is something that has been nagging, and I also believe that the content that I have, it's content that is so rich. It's content that people are definitely going to enjoy listening to. It's content that people are going to get inspired and motivated after listening, which I hope. So, this is basically it. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to take the bull by the horn. I'm not going to think about it and I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So yeah, this is where we're at right now. So what's been nagging for the past couple of weeks in my heart was for me to talk about setting goals, and it being the new year. And we know how people love to make New Year's resolutions and they hardly ever stick to it. And then come the 3rd of the month, people have fallen off the wagon. I decided, you know what, this is such a fitting topic. It's going to help so many thousands and thousands of people that are out there. Let me go ahead and post my first video as you know, the one being about setting goals, because I know beginning of the year people go into the year with a fresh start, with a different perspective and outlook on life, and we all want to go out and just conquer the year and make sure that we achieve what we had set out to do. So having said that, if there is somebody out there, and there might be someone who might be asking, what is a goal? So a goal is basically a dream with a deadline. The minute your goal doesn't have a deadline or a date, it is considered a wish. So if you're going to set a goal and you don't set a deadline, it's basically just a wish, because you haven't given yourself a deadline as to by when am I planning to achieve this. So goals are dreams with deadlines. My notes, I've made a few notes and I don't want to miss anything. So if you see me looking down, I'm basically looking at my notes. So we've spoken about goals. We know that goals are dreams with deadline. My next point is the most successful people in the world, they are clear about what they are believing for and what they want. So what they do is they set goals and they are clear. They put on paper what it is that they want in life and what they are believing for. And the next step is to take action. It's one thing to write your goals down, to be clear about your goals, but if you're not going to put the work in, if you're not going to take action, then you're just wasting your time. So you need to take action. You need to put in the work. It's not going to happen by itself. It's not a magic or a wish list. You actually have to go out and do the work. So it's important that you take action. Once you understand your why, you're 90% there. So it's important to know when you sit down and making a list of your goals, you need to know what your why is. Why is it that you're doing what you're doing? Once you know your why, you're 90% there. And that already, you're winning. Okay, so without wasting any further time, here goes the list. So the first point, you need to make a list. Make a list of everything that you want to achieve. This could be a short-term, short-term, medium-term, or long-term. But for now, I'm basically going to be talking on you making a goal for the year. So you sit down, you make a list of everything that you want to achieve. On this list, you need to be very specific. Your list must not be vague. Once your list is vague, you're already going to not get there. You're already setting yourself up for failure. So what I mean by that is, let's say your goal is to lose weight. You're going to put on your list, I want to lose weight. I want to lose 10 kilograms, and ideally I want to lose this by the end of June 2020. Already there, you're being specific. You've mentioned 3 pointers, and that would help you in terms of clarifying your goal. The next point is you're going to go back into each and every goal that you've set, that you've written down, and you're going to set a deadline for those goals. So every goal that you've written down, you're going to write a deadline for that goal. Remember what we said, a goal without a deadline is just a wish. So it's important that you give each and every one of those goals a deadline. Okay? Then you're going to make a list of your top 10 core values. Okay? If you want to add more values, by all means, you can add more. But I just like to work with 10. So make a list of your top 10 core values. And if you're not sure what your values are basically what's important in your life. So for instance, if you say one of your values is to live a healthier lifestyle, it's important that you ensure that your values align with your goal. or your goal aligns with your values. Let me give you an example of that. So let's say I want to lose 10 kilograms by end of June, and my one of my core values is to live a healthier lifestyle. Already you can see those two are aligned. So that's what I mean when I say make a list of your core values and ensure that your values align with your goals. Okay. Next, it just makes it easier to achieve your goals as well. The next point being, once this is determined, okay, it's important that you keep track of your goals. How do you keep track of your goals? You're going to keep track of it by keeping a journal or a notebook. You're going to check and review weekly. So each week you're going to review yourself. You're going to check how much progress you've made, and you're going to see where or how far you are. That way you know where you've started, you know where you are, and you know how much you still have to go. If you have a goal that is not able to be tracked weekly, it's okay. You can track your goal on a month-to-month basis. That also works perfectly fine. But it's important that you track your goal and you review your goals on a weekly basis. That way you know if you're making progress or not. And if there's any changes that you need to make, then you're able to implement those changes. Okay? Get yourself, and like I said, get yourself a planner or a calendar. Put it somewhere where you can see it, and just jot everything down in the planner or the calendar so that you're able to track and see how far you are. This you also need the next step, you need to also have a step-by-step execution plan. So it's important that you have an execution plan, because remember, once you plan to fail. No, is it the other way around? Once you fail to plan, you've planned to fail. So if you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. That's basically what it is. So you need to have an execution plan as to how you are going to execute all of this. Have an execution plan that's going to help you to succeed. Okay, next step, identifying obstacles. Just like anything else in life, there will be challenges. Life will throw you curveballs. So it's important to identify what are the possible obstacles that you could come across within your goals. So for instance, how will making this change affect other areas of your life? So making this change, how will it affect other areas of your life, right? What will you have to give up? What will you have to give up to achieve this goal? So for instance, let's say if we go back to losing weight again, it means you're going to have to give up sugar, you're going to have to give up carbs, you're going to have to give up waking up late to go to the gym. Those are the things that you need to look at in order for you to succeed. So you need to ask yourself those questions. If, for instance, you have said to yourself, I want to read an X amount of books by the end of December. Let's say you've said to yourself you need to read 24 books by the end of December. That's 2 books a month. That means you will need to cut down on TV time. You can't be watching 5 hours of TV when one of your goals is to read 2 books a month. So those are the kind of questions that you would need to ask yourself, and those are some of the answers that you would have to deal with. Is that there will be some things that you will need to give up in order for you to reach this goal. Okay, so your goal needs to be reviewed on a weekly basis, and if for some reason, like I said before, life happens, it's okay. Should you fall ill or things get hectic at work and you're unable to continue with your goal like you initially have set out to, it's okay. It's not a problem. as soon as you are able to get back on that horse, you do that. You get back on the horse, because life will happen, things will happen. You just need to be flexible with your goals and not be too hard on yourself, because things will happen and you might have to put some things on hold so that you're able to focus on other areas of your life. And it's completely understandable. The most important thing is that you get back on as soon as you can and continue where you've left off. Every night it's important, this is a tip I can give you. Every night it's important that you review your goals, reread them. If there's steps that you need to add, you add. If there's anything you need to change, you do that. But by you doing a weekly review, this will help you in terms of amending anything that you need to amend on your list. So what I want you guys to remember is that goals are there to inspire you, and they're not there to beat you up. Don't be too hard on yourself, and go out there and conquer your dreams. It's important that we follow our hearts. There's nothing as frustrating as somebody with a dream or a goal, but they are unable to realize their dream or that goal. So we've come to the end of my very first video. I'm so excited. I managed to get through this. Yes, I know there's been some hiccups, but as time goes, we will get better and better. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I hope it's been helpful. I hope you like it. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. You can also share it with anyone who you think might benefit from this video. And I'm looking forward to lots and lots of more content that I'm able to share with you guys. I'd like to hear from you guys. Please comment. Please let me know in the comment section what you thought of my first video. What do I need to improve on? What can I change? What would you like to hear me speak about? What do you want to see? What don't you want to see? Don't be too harsh with the comments though, the critics, you know. It is my first video. So I'm hoping the blows are going to be a lot more gentle than what they should be. So thank you so much guys for staying up until the end to listen to what I had to say, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.